Why Plato thought this world is a copy.
Everything most people call reality might only be shadows on a wall. But if this world is not the ultimate reality, then what is? Plato's answer was even stranger. He believed that beyond this changing world exists another realm, a realm where nothing decays, nothing ages, nothing breaks, a realm of perfection. And according to Plato, every beautiful thing you've ever seen, every act of justice, every friendship, every person you've ever loved is only a copy of something that exists there. Think about the phrase, the perfect friend. Immediately, an image appears in your mind. Someone loyal, honest, understanding. Someone who never betrays your trust. But here's the problem. No such person exists. Every friend is flawed. Every relationship has weaknesses. Yet somehow, you know exactly what a perfect friend would look like. How? The same thing happens with beauty, justice, courage, love. We constantly compare reality against standards that reality never seems able to reach. No one has ever seen perfect justice. No one has ever seen perfect beauty. No one has ever seen a perfect circle. Every circle ever drawn contains imperfections. And yet, we somehow recognize perfection when we imagine it. To Plato, this wasn't a coincidence. It was evidence. Evidence that the human mind was reaching towards something deeper than the physical world. Something hidden behind appearances. Something more real than reality itself. Imagine seeing thousands of different horses throughout your life. Some are black, some are white. Some are old, some are young. Some are large, some are small. And yet, instantly, you recognize them all as horses. How? What allows your mind to see unity among things that are so different? Plato believed the answer revealed one of the deepest truths about existence. Plato called these perfect realities the forms. To modern ears, that sounds strange, but Plato's idea was surprisingly practical. Imagine a master sculptor preparing to carve a statue. Before he touches the stone, he already knows what he wants to create. The finished image exists in his mind before it exists in the world. The sculpture is simply an attempt to bring that ideal into reality. For Plato, everything works this way. Behind every object stands a perfect blueprint. Behind every horse exists the form of horse. Behind every beautiful thing exists the form of beauty. Behind every act of justice exists the form of justice. The things around us are not the originals. They are copies, reflections, imitations. And this is where Plato becomes radical. He believed the forms are more real than the physical world. Because everything around us changes. Everything. A flower blooms and dies. A beautiful face grows old. A building crumbles. A nation rises and falls. Even mountains eventually disappear. But beauty itself never ages. Justice itself never weakens. Truth itself never changes. The forms are eternal. The physical world is temporary. The forms are perfect. The physical world is imperfect. The forms are unchanging. The physical world is constantly becoming something else. Imagine standing before a mirror. You see your reflection. The reflection resembles you, but it isn't you. It depends on you. Without the original, the reflection vanishes. Plato believed the physical world is like that reflection. The forms are the originals. Everything we experience is merely an echo of something greater, a shadow cast by a deeper reality. And suddenly, the mystery begins to make sense. Why can we imagine perfect beauty? Because beauty itself exists. Why can we recognize justice? Because justice itself exists. Why can we identify thousands of different horses as horses? Because they all participate in the same form. The form acts like an invisible blueprint hidden beneath reality, a silent structure giving order to everything we see. At first, Plato's theory sounds abstract, interesting perhaps, but disconnected from everyday life.
Plato would have disagreed. He believed this idea changes everything. Because every human life is guided by ideals, whether we realize it or not. Every parent carries an image of what a good parent should be. Every teacher carries an image of what education should be. Every friend carries an image of loyalty. Every society carries an image of justice. The question is not whether ideals exist. The question is whether we understand them. Modern people often dismiss ideals as unrealistic fantasies. Plato thought exactly the opposite. He believed most people aren't idealistic enough. They settle for poor copies. They confuse the shadow for the thing casting it. They stop searching for the original. For Plato, philosophy was not about escaping reality. It was about seeing reality clearly. It was the search for the blueprint behind the copy, the truth behind appearances, the original behind the shadow. Because only when we know what something should be, can we recognize what it currently lacks. Only then can we improve it. Only then can we move closer to what is good. The perfect friendship may never exist. The perfect society may never arrive. The perfect human being may never walk the earth. But the ideal still matters because it gives direction, a destination, a star to navigate by. Without ideals, we drift. Without ideals, we mistake convenience for truth. Without ideals, we remain in the cave, watching shadows, believing they are all there is. But Plato wasn't finished. He believed all forms point towards something even higher, something beyond beauty, beyond justice, beyond truth itself. A single form standing above all others, the source from which every other form derives its meaning. Plato called it the form of the good. And according to him, understanding it was the closest a human being could come to understanding reality itself.